Welcome to another episode on Eat, Move, Be Healthy. I'm Rochelle Butler, and I'm going to take you through a series of mobility movements and gentle stretches that you can do before going to bed or as soon as you wake up in the morning to kind of just loosen things up, move it around, and ensure that if you're doing it before bedtime, that you get into bed nicely relaxed and not held in a tense position, and therefore wake up with a tight neck, back, and shoulders. And if you're doing it first thing in the morning, that you gently loosen everything up and lubricate each sort of joint and get you going for the day. This is part of the series 9, which is our sleep series. So check back on those other episodes on ways that you can, things you can look at and consider to make sure you end up having a good quality night's sleep. So if you're doing this on going to bed, you potentially do it in reverse, but I'm going to start off lying down on the floor here, but you can do it in bed. I would just move your duvet and your pillows, make sure you've got no pillows under your head, or get out of bed and lie on the floor. So start with, you lie like this. It's important if you're doing this first thing in the morning to move slowly, no sudden jerking movements. Go nice, slowly and controlled movements. So we're going to bring one leg up. You're going to pull that knee in towards the chest, leave the other leg behind, and you're going to alternate those a few times. You may even hear a little bit of a click in the lower back, but allow this lower back to round as you pull it in, and try to keep the remaining leg relatively straight and sort of push down into the bed. Right, I would repeat that 4 or 5 times each side. Then bring the knees up, feet closer to the bottom, feet together, knees together. Drop your legs to one side, keep the shoulders pinned down so you allow a stretch across the body. Then the other way, keeping your feet stacked and your knees together. You might not have to go far to get a stretch and twist in the spot in the midsection here, but if you're not feeling a stretch, what you can do is just concentrate on pushing with intention the top knee into the bottom knee and pinning the opposite shoulder down. So you get a real lengthening here. The shoulders need to stay pinned down. I would rock back and forth like this gently for about 10 turns. Then keeping your knees bent and your feet flat. If you have the room behind you, do it with straight arms. Otherwise, you cross your arms over and just take your arms back as far as they go. Allow the chest to lift and expand, and then bring the arms back down. Take it over, allow the chest to lift and expand. Bring it back down. Keep breathing. Breathe in as they go over, out as they come back, and you'll feel your chest expand as you breathe in, and breathe out as the arms come back down. And then lying there with your arms to the side, just with the back of your head touching the mattress or the floor, rock your head side to side to loosen up the neck. Then turn onto your side to get up like that. Swing your legs over the edge of the bed. So you're sitting with your legs over the edge of the bed here. And we'll start with crossing one leg over, wherever that knee gets to, like that. And then resting your hands lightly. Now this is quite important. You're going to lean forward, but don't just collapse or round the back. You're going to push forward with the chest. And as you do, you won't have to go far. You'll feel a stretch through the back of this thigh. There, and then straighten up. But it's important, not about closing this gap here, but bringing the chest forward to facilitate that stretch. And again. And I would complete that about 5 times on each leg. Then put the feet flat. Take your left hand, so opposite arm and leg, left hand and outside of that left arm against the outside of the right leg, and you're using that to get a bit of purchase, right? So don't collapse the knees, keep them apart, hip width apart. Put the arm there, the other arm you're taking up, and now in that position, pushing against this leg without it collapsing, lift your chest and turn your upper body. Let your eyes follow the hand at the top, and then you relax. Open out, pushing against this leg, looking up at the top hand, turn the chest to face the side wall, and come back out. You should feel a real twist throughout the whole spine and the upper body particularly. Do that, repeat that 5 times. on each side. You relax it and stretch it open. Don't let the legs collapse on it. You're using that for some purchase and getting a bit of a twist. And then we're going to do the same as what we did lying down. Arms are going up behind you. You can see the chest expands and lifts. Try to think about the heart or your breastbone lifting up to the ceiling. You're not arching or leaning backwards. Lift your chin as well. Head drops back and then come down. And the same thing. Arms up, lift the chest up, chin up, head drops back and down. And then just with your mouth closed, dropping chin to chest, chin up. Chin to chest, chin up. It's important when you do this, you don't let the shoulders come into it at all, and that you keep your back nice and upright. Don't start in this position. Straight up, chin to chest, and chin up. As far as it goes, just allow that stretch. Then we're going to turn the head side to side, but before we do, you're going to put your right hand on your left pec, or quite high up here, sort of where the armpit crease is. And what you're doing is you're pushing into your chest and down. It's like you're trying to drag the skin down. And this is called a pin and stretch. So you're pinning the muscle down there, and then you turn away from that hand and relax. Push in and drag down, turn your head away, and you'll feel the stretch through there. And then the same here, push in, pull down, and turn. And often one side is tighter than the other. Like I can feel the stretch far more on this side. And I repeat that about 5 times on each side. And then very simply the shoulder rolls. But watch out, people tend to do the shoulder rolls like this. Don't lead with the elbows. Keep those arms relaxed. So you're sitting on the edge of your bed. Shoulders up to the ears. Then squeeze your shoulder blades back and then slide them down your back and away from the ears. Relax. So shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, slide that down your back and away from the ears, and relax. So the elbows don't bend. In fact, I'm keeping the armpit closed the entire time. Up, squeeze, down, and back. And then you'll come up from there, turn to face your bed, rest your hands on the bed so there's some pressure there. Your feet are flat, your knees are bent, and then you're going to, this is a matter of, you've got to really bring your head into this one. You've got to think about your belly button sucking up towards your spine, really rounding your back. And then you're going to push your bottom out and let your tummy sag. So you get a little bit of an arch there. Then leading the action from your tummy, not from your bottom, suck the belly button up to the spine. You'll see your whole back rounds. And then the other way. Keep some weight over the hands. Don't lean back. Keep some pressure under those hands and under the feet. And it's just that midsection, your spine that's arching and curving, not bending and straightening the legs at all. And then step closer to the bed, perhaps hands on the legs if you need the support, and stand up. And you'll be ready for the day if you've done it from waking up in the morning in bed, or do it in reverse before you go to bed, just to loosen everything up and undo all the tension from the day. Let me know how you get on in the comments below, and be sure to watch the other episodes in the series.